Kingston 25. Click subscribe. That's right. Kingston 25.
Hello there and welcome to Wellington, the capital of New Zealand, with a population of just under 400,000 people. Let's take a look around. And over there we've got the town hall. And here is the information centre. And all this area is Civic Square and the Civic Centre. Over there's the Central Library.
Lovely old Victorian building. So of course we go from one extreme to the other. Though the lovely old public trust building back there, and here on the right's this modern structure. Pretty ghastly sort of a thing. What do you reckon? Come on.
Ugly.
Thank you. Ugly. It's our new Supreme Court, which is the highest court in the country. Over on the right hand side we've got the old government building. This was constructed in 1876 and it's to an Italian palace design to give the impression of power and strength. And you also may think it's a stone building, but it's not. It's timber construction. It's the largest wooden building in the southern hemisphere.
against priests and parishioners.
But all these cottages are privately owned, all under the auspices of the Historic Places Trust. Quite a number of them are Category 1, so no alterations, maintenance only. The business district is not separated from retail or anything else, they're all in together. So at any given time here during the week in this particular area there are around about 40,000 people, so they all spill out to the street at lunchtime. And looking around now you wouldn't think there's anybody here, would you? Wellington's a wonderful city to get around during the day. It's busy morning and night like anywhere else, but during the day probably the best in the world, because they have to cope with Wellington conditions. It can be very, very exciting landing or taking off from Wellington Airport.
And over here we've got New Zealand's Parliament, the Beehive as it's better known. And there is former Premier of New Zealand, Richard Snedden. Well, that's Wellington, the capital of New Zealand. I hope you enjoyed it.
Kingston 25. Click subscribe. That's right. Kingston.